Hey everybody, it's Chris coming to you live from KC. You have to forgive my informal appearance, but we have been up a lot of late nights watching some extra innings, watching the Royals make their way, hopefully, to the World Series. So I'm supporting my boys in blue. So let's get to the real reason for this meeting today. I want to talk to you about virtual communities. Now, if you were to Google virtual communities, one of the first things that you would come across is a Wikipedia page that explains what virtual communities are, which is basically social networks. So it's different people from across the globe getting together via the internet to talk about a particular subject or a generic subject. Now, the person who is credited for coining the phrase or inventing the phrase virtual community is a man named Howard Rheingold. He's a writer, a teacher, he's kind of a funky monkey, but when I started doing research for this project, I realized what an impact that he's had on this topic. And I've read a couple of his books, which I didn't even put two and two together until now. But he has a really uncanny knack for seeing what's in front of him and forecasting how it's going to affect our future. And a specific example of this is his book, The Virtual Community, which was written and published in 1993, but it still has impact today. In the reference section of this video, there's a link to this website, which is the digital version of the book, and it's definitely worth looking over. He's got some really interesting and good things to say. So now that you know a little bit about the background of virtual communities, I'm going to talk to you about a particular virtual community which affects me on a regular basis for my work, which is the International Society of Technology Education, or ISTE as they call it. So here's a quick video that ISTE puts out to talk about what they do.
Welcome to ISTE membership. ISTE supports more than 20,000 members worldwide, teachers, administrators, and industry insiders who look to ISTE for leadership and the latest resources in the world of educational technology. ISTE's foundation is the NETS, a comprehensive framework of standards for digital-age learning, teaching, and leadership. Get practical ideas and learn about the latest technology trends through a variety of ISTE's publications and professional development webinars. ISTE has over 20 special interest groups. With everything from arts educators to mobile learning to virtual environments, there's a SIG community for you. Nearly 80 associations align with ISTE to share best practices and encourage member advocacy through ISTE's affiliate network. For our members outside the U.S., be sure to check out our ambassador webpage and connect with your region's representative. ISTE and its affiliates actively advocate for EdTech funding and support at the state and national levels. The ISTE Awards program honors exceptional educators who advance the field and demonstrate vision and innovation. The world's largest EdTech conference and exposition. Learn from others who are passionate about the effective use of technology to enhance teaching and learning. Your learning path begins here, and the journey we take together is infinite and exciting.
So here we are on the home page of my login on the ISTE site. And the site is a little bit different from the video. They updated it over the summer. And so I want to just show you a couple of things that I've learned. If I click on my profile, this gives me kind of an outline of everything. And if I click on Manage Networks right here, that gives me a location where I can check the networks that I want to be a member of. And then once those networks are checked, when I go into Connect and go to these professional learning networks, I have access to all of the, not just the posts on the message boards, but I have, let me show you here. On the Digital Storytelling Network, I have access to activity and discussions, but I also have access to the resources library, so I can look at this, these files that people have added. If you don't go through and set up your membership through your profile, then you don't have access to those. So let me go back to my profile and just kind of show you There's personal information that you can update just as you would something on a social media account or whatever. And then when you, depending on your level of membership, there are some virtual products that are available to you as well. You know, you've got some digital subscriptions. There's an EduTech magazine that's actually pretty cool. I got it in my email box a month or so ago, and it looked pretty cool. You can also look at your benefits, and you can see you get for every year that you're a member, you get like a free ebook. Oh, here's the magazine that I was talking about, this EdTech Hub. It's an online magazine that's a good resource for certain things. So you might check that out. The PLNs we already talked about a little bit. There's a discount if you want to buy a book or something, a webinar from the store. You also get discount to the international conference. I think it's on the East Coast, maybe in June this year. Then there's also a virtual conference, so you can watch workshops from the last couple of years by clicking here and just following the steps. So I hope that you found the information in this presentation helpful, and it's been good talking with you, and I have one more thing left to say before we go. It's Blue October, baby. Go Royals!